So I'm trying one more time because I really feel like that one was jammed because there were 3 people in the live, but nobody said nothing for 3 whole minutes. Just come in and say a quick hello. I don't want to stay here long. I still have to go. We had a leak underneath the kitchen sink today. A small leak, but we caught it in time. But I still have to go clean up the basin that we have under there and then put everything back. But I wanted to come in and say a quick hello and show you guys something that I'm making. Ask you guys what you think. Okay? Let's see if, okay, one person came in, say hello so I can see who you are. I'm thirsty. I gotta go drink some water. Joshua, I wanted to get the little head to be white, but I feel like it's better this way because it looks, off color. Whitey cream.
Oh, I didn't notice.
You didn't notice? Hi, Kathy. Hi, Courtney. How are you? Hi, Christine. Thanks for saying hi, guys. I did a live just now, and there were 3 people in the live, and somebody was even sending hearts, but I didn't see what nobody was saying. Let me see if I could clean off this thing. Hold on. Oh, that's so much better. I want to show you guys something that I made. You guys know that I'm trying the macrame, right? And I found a video where the lady, I don't know if she was in Australia or England, but she said macrame. She had an accent. I'm hanging in there, glad to see you. Oh, Courtney, what's going on, love? Why are you hanging in there? We gonna be thriving this year. We're not gonna be hanging in there. I'm telling my own self that, okay? What do you think about my little dude? It's a keychain, and it's like from Nightmare Before Christmas, but I can't say that, okay? I can't say that. So I'm learning how to do the square knots, and this is what I made. Jada has it on her suitcase. See? I got 5 of these little dudes. Okay, I don't want to make bracelets, so I'm learning to make keychains for right now. Then I'll make the planter holder thingy, and then I'm going to graduate up to that purse. I want to make a purse. Right? See Courtney recognize Jack. Shh, it's not Jack. It's not Jack. It's Mac. It's Mac. One of them people come sue me, girl. Say I steal them things. Yes. So if you guys want to buy, I'm selling these for $5 plus $1 shipping. Joshua said a stamp is 78 cents, so the dollar gonna cover the stamp and the envelope. Girl, I got 5 done. 5 done. All right. And if you have ideas of something I could make that you would like, tell me, because I'm learning. The hardest part of this was not even tying the knots. It was making the face, because my marker is running out of ink. I need to go buy a marker. I haven't bought a magic marker in so long. I have a red one and a black one. So my friend said her grandson wants a black one. Who in here wants a black one? Want a black one? And then my friend wants a green one. My girl, I have to go buy rope. You like the plant holder? Okay, I'm going to make another plant holder like within the next couple of days. I'm going to look up one today. I saw one that I thought I really wanted to make, but when I looked at it, it was just all square knots. So it wasn't really fancy looking. I want to do other knots to make a design, you know what I mean? So I'm looking up some other ones, and I'll make a plant holder, and you guys can see what it looks like, and then I can see how much rope I use, how much, well, I can't really base it on how much time I take, because I'm learning, so I'm going to take a longer time than normal people, right? But see how hard it is to do, to see if I can even do it again. There were a lot of things that I used to sew, like I sewed a pouch one time for myself, and I took apart one that my mom brought back from Belize for me, and I kind of put this thing together, and it was so pretty. And my friend at the time said, "Can you make me one?" And I go, "No." I don't remember what all I did to make this one, but I made it, and it was a cute little, I still have it. She likes the plant holder, Joshua. We're going to try the plant holder. That little plant holder came out cute, but the string was too narrow, too skinny. So I bought the thicker. See how thick this thread is? So I'm gonna make a plant holder and I'll show it to you guys because I have two more plants to put in a holder. But I'll show it and I'll make sure it's something that I can do again. I can duplicate it, right? Or replicate it. Yeah. What happened now? I have a question for the chat. Do you only eat food that has current expiration date? What does that mean? What does that mean, Kathy? Current expiration date, meaning that it didn't expire?
Like it expired, but you still chance it?
Yeah, that's why I want to know what it means.
Because if it's that, yeah.
She says, do you only eat food that has current expiration date? So what does that mean? That it did not expire yet or it just barely expired?
Like it expired that day.
Because I'll tell you what we do over here. Expiration dates don't mean ish, okay? My dad used to own a grocery store for a bajillion years. And he says they force you to put expiration dates on stuff because it's a money grab for the government, all right? So what you got to do is go by your eyes and your nose and your taste buds. Like if the milk says expired March 11th, sometimes it goes bad on March the 7th or the 8th. Sometimes it goes bad a week later. I feel like it goes bad sooner depending on if they had it out on pallets outside of the fridge for a longer time before they put it in the fridge in the store. You know? Will you still eat it today? I still eat if it's good. Yeah,
Yeah,
we if
absolutely.
it says 228 and it still smell, tastes, and look good, hell yeah, we gonna eat that, girl. We don't only Jada throw away food in here. She threw away a big container of chicken today. Girl, I was so pissed. The chicken was so bad it had fuzz on it. When the hell did she make that? I don't know. Because the minute she makes something and she 2 days go by and she not eat it, we're texting her, hey, can we have this? Hey. It's like I did, Courtney. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's my mom's recipe. Man, I made some meat pie last week, Thursday. When I tell you I outdid myself, I am so proud. I am so proud. That pie crust came out so damn good. Even 3 days later, when you reheat it, it was still flaky. This is a different pie dough that I've been using lately, guys. It's a little bit different than the one that I call my own. Mine uses the same amount of fat as this one, except for mine, the butter and the shortening are equal, part for part. This one, the shortening is less than the butter, so it's more butter than shortening. This one has a little touch of baking powder in it. I would have never thunk of putting baking powder in pie dough. And it has curry powder. Now, Jory doesn't like the curry powder in it, but I don't think you need the curry powder because you just want the flakiness. You know what I mean? So, and then I did the pie, the meat so good. Oh my God. I'm like, Joe, we need to make some more of this because I only got a dozen. Hi, B. Hi, B. How's it going tonight? If you guys haven't heard from hi, Diane. If you guys haven't heard from me, it's because 12 hours a day I'm watching the Nancy Guthrie case online. You're teasing my girl. When are you coming down? Kathy, when are you coming down? You got sick? Oh crap. Or is it the thing with your blood pressure? Is it that or you got like the flu? Girl, 12 hours a day. If I'm not listening on my phone, I'm listening on my laptop or I'm watching on the TV. I'm watching JLR Investigates live, and he goes live for 12 hours a day from in front of Nancy Guthrie's house. Yesterday, he didn't go live until 12 noon because he got sick and he needed a little bit extra sleep. You could see he was coming down with something, but today he was back 7 to 7. And because Arizona time is matched up with California time again, it helps me a lot because when he would go live at 7, before it would be 6 my time and I'd still be asleep. So when I wake up 7, I watch him, and then he would go off at 6 in the evening my time, but now we're matched up 7 to 7. And it's always some type of weird stuff going on at that lady house, okay? Girl, they didn't find her yet. What are you guys' theories? It can be conspiracy or it could be a straight up theory. But just know that we are not blaming nobody. We're talking for entertainment purposes only. There's no way for us to know who did this, and we don't know who the hell did this. Okay? Let's put our disclaimer. Southern Cal brings up bad memories. I'm a north. What kind of bad memory they don't hear? If you're talking about LA, I can understand, but we don't live in LA. We live outside of LA. You think she's passed? I don't think she's passed. I think she's still alive. I think she's still alive. And I don't think it's one person that did this. Although I wish this YouTube is so freaking weird. Joshua, look right there. Add a question and answer sticker and say, do you have roommates? What the hell do people want to tell me their business? YouTube, you're a freak. I think it's somebody she knows. I can tell you what Jada thinks. And then, because at first I wasn't thinking what Jada was thinking, right? And then I think some parts of what Jada thinks is true, okay? So first of all, Jada said the lady has something to do with her own kidnapping. No, we're bordering on conspiracy here, okay? She's right under their nose. YouTube wanted me to ask you guys where ask. I'm telling you, every time I'm live, YouTube jump up in my face. Ask them for super chat. Ask them for super thanks. Like, look, if you want to give me money, give to my Cash App. $ Bare Pantry Show. Don't give nothing to YouTube, okay? So anyways, so Jada said that there was some type of money needed, and the lady tell the next daughter, you go hide me. Make Savannah come and bring some money. No, I don't believe that. But Jada went way far-fetched, right? I believe it is somebody she knows. If it's not the other daughter, Annie, and the husband, Tommaso, it's somebody like close in the family, like maybe a grandniece or a grandnephew or a cousin twice removed, or maybe even somebody from the church that she used to attend, or maybe somebody she knows from the supermarket, or I don't think it's somebody who worked on the house. Everybody want to say it's somebody who worked on the house, but I just don't get that vibe, right? But somebody she knows intimately that she was actually helping, and she probably tell them that she can't help them no more, and that's when they went berserk and grabbed her, and not so much for ransom, but maybe for the reward. Like, I'm gonna grab her, and then when they put up this reward, I'm gonna give her back and claim the reward, and they won't know I'm the one that did the grabbing. That was my thought process. Yeah, they said she was of sound mind. According to Savannah, she didn't have dementia or Alzheimer's, and according to the sheriff, she was smart. She was sharp as a tack. I don't know how sharp you can be at 84, because I think I'm leaving duller at 59, almost 60. You think she's clout chasing? Who's clout chasing? Well, we don't know nothing about the family either, Diane. We just know the lady is missing and the family is acting weird. I mean, okay, you guys, put all of a wee conspiracy aside. If your mom turned up missing, right? If your mom turned up missing, wouldn't you be on TV every day with every opportunity any TV station gives you to beg for people to help find your mom with you? Your picnic, your mom, your dad, your brother, sister, auntie, your dog. If a dog go missing, people go put up signs on the lamppost, right? How come Savannah worked for Channel 4, the biggest show on Channel 4 in the morning, the Today Show, and she can't be on that show or even let her co-workers put out the plea, right? How come she not doing that? How come the next sister, Annie, and the husband are not driving around with the other searchers helping the search for the lady? The son, he's a whole ex-military. He didn't say you're never ex-military, retired. He's retired military, right? I don't know if he's Army, Navy, whatever. I think it was a pilot. Air Force, I think. How come he not out there searching? How come they're quiet? And when reporters pull up to Annie and the husband, they cover for their head. Why the hell are you covering your head? Down the window and say, can you help me find my mom? Thank you for being out here. You know, these streamers, they pay their own way over there. Their own plane ticket. They have to stay at a hotel. They have to rent cars. And I know they're making some money in YouTube, but as much money as they're making right now on this case, next month when this case solved, they're not going to make no money. Mm-hmm. You know, so they can't squander the money like that. This guy that I'm watching, he's staying at hotels. He's renting cars every 3 to 4 days, $350 to rent the car. Who the hell is this weirdo? Right, Courtney? How come these people are not out there talking? Kathy says she interested in the price of gas. Kathy, I get it. But I got sucked into this thing, man. You know, I try not to get sucked into a lot of these cases, or maybe I'll get sucked in for a couple of days and then I move on. But I'm just like 38 days into this case. I dream this case. I think this case. I eat this case. And I think if it was just a regular missing person, you know, I hate to say maybe I wouldn't care. But it's because the family is acting so weird. It's John Benesh. It's Jussie Smollett-ish. It's like that girl that saw somebody drop two kids off on the freeway or some shit, remember? And some Ronald McDonald clown put them in the back of a car. Remember that girl? It feels like that. Girl, if I can't hear, she can't communicate. Who? Who we talking about, B? Did you even know her hearing aid was left behind? She can't hear anything. They said that, well, you know what? I don't even know if they said the hearing aids was left behind, but they said she started to use some powerful hearing aids. I think it's somebody she knew that went into the house. Jasmine, is that you? Hi. So you talking about Savannah's husband. Girl, I've thought about that too. Brenda brought that up first. Brenda said, you sure this government not got something to do with it? Ooh, make us say who message being held for review. Missing Alabama girl that was hiding out. Yeah. Yeah, let me show you. I don't know why YouTube hold all of you guys' message. You guys are not saying out of the way. Oh, so you read that it's at the house. Oh, Kathy, me and you were into that, right? Did they ever find that baby? Kathy, did they ever find that baby? I gave up on that. Kathy, me and you were into that one, remember? Yeah, so Brenda says she read that the hearing aids were left at the house. Well, Joe could hear without the hearing aids. Joe used very powerful hearing aids, but he can hear without his hearing aids. He just can't hear fine pitch things. Like keys, when you drop your key to the ground, he can't hear that. And if you're talking too soft and whispering, he can't hear whispers because he can't hear the S's and the F's. You know, and he uses powerful hearing aids, but so she could hear. They said the lady couldn't get around. The lady would walk with a cane. The lady couldn't get around. No, I think she could hear. She could hear. She just started weird in there. She could hear, girl. She not profoundly deaf. When when you get profoundly deaf, you have to get an injury or bond away. She could hear. They did not make him reveal where the body was. I was pissed. Oh, hell. I don't know how I forget about that case, gal. Where is Maduro? On another case, where is Bibi? Where is Bibi? I hear Bibi hide out in Germany. I thought they were going to arrest him when he came to Europe. You know it's over 1,000 people that's injured and dead, right? Thank God my little cousin is not one of them. Keep praying for him. His name is Jalen. Yes, Jasmine, girl. Everybody doing okay over here and in the chat. And people say they hanging on. Joe's good. Joe right over there on his computer. Joe's been showing up in my videos lately. We're starting a good video today. We're talking about this nursery rhyme and how Joe then say different. Brenda, you gonna like that one. Brenda, you gonna like that one because Joe then come from Sand Hill and they say it's so different than us. I have to clean the lens again. I don't know how the lens keep getting dirty and I don't touch it. Diddy is in jail, I think. How come Diddy get in at this? I'm not talking about Diddy. I'm talking about Bibi. Bibi, you know who I call Bibi? Bibi. Bibi Netanyahu. I know, his name is Jalen. Keep him in your prayers. He's only like 22. And he's in the army, I think. And he was deployed over there for this man foolish bullshit. I'm talking about Bibi gal. Where he in there? He start this war and he run. You like when you dance? Girl, I can't dance. Poor thing. Joe could dance so good and Joe love to dance and God gonna give her a wife who got 2 left feet. Oh my God. So the come back to this old lady. They haven't told us what clothes the lady went missing in. They say, hi, Hazel. They said she went to the daughter and the son-in-law for dinner. And she Ubered over there. And I guess because she didn't want to drive back, so they drove her home. At first, the Liadras sheriff say it's her children that dropped her home. And they're like, what children? She only has one child living there, which is Annie. The brother live in Vermont. The son live in Vermont. And then it come back and say it's the son-in-law, Chioni, Tommaso Chioni, that dropped her home. They had an alert on the garage that it opened for 2 minutes, open and close, 2 minutes. If the lady to walk with a cane, she could get inside in 2 minutes in the garage. And then I don't understand those pictures that they're showing us. Satan, I like that. That of a guy with the bonnet. Satan Yahoo. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So they show a video clip that they say because the guy smashed the camera, the doorbell camera, it froze right there, right? So they were able to get that video clip off with that man with the gloves and the mask and everything. And sometimes I think that I'm a woman. I don't think that I'm a man all the time. Sometimes I really go back and forth. And then they showed a picture of the guy looking the same kind of way in the same outfit, but not with the backpack or the pew-pew. And the rumor got out that that was from a different night. But the sheriff say, me never said that. He didn't say no. He just says, I didn't say that. Okay? So if that was from a different night, that tells me that these doorbell cameras, even though they don't have membership, like if you don't pay the membership, they can get a lot of things. They can get a lot of things off of these doorbell cameras. Because how they got something from a different night when she no got no membership? Did she ever have the membership? Me and Joshua go back and forth with that. Because we say, well, maybe she had it and they made it lapse, right? So if they did, when did they make it lapse? Right? And they said she got the doorbell camera because she wanted to see the animals that comes into her yard at night, the javelinas and the coyotes and all those other animals. So if she got it to see the animals, she had to have bought a membership before, because you can't rewind nothing if you don't have the membership. At least for the ring. If somebody come to my door right now and I don't have the membership, I could just see them live. The minute they leave, I can't see nothing again. I can't see what happened 5 minutes ago. They said with the Google Nest, you can see what happened up to 3 hours ago. I don't know. I know in Germany, of all places, they should have put on a trial right over there. Hazel, what you going, girl? It's not real, fool. Is that Jada already? Hey, wait. 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 Evie. Evie. All right, get him. I thought that door was open. Well, B, my dad's gonna be 83 and he lives alone. Hi, baby. Who like your outfit?
Everybody.
Stop that. Stop that scratching.
This one, like, grandma who brings her daughter, she goes, the outfit! She never tells me anything nice.
B, my dad's gonna be 83. And my dad should not be living alone. He has his right mind, but he's up and down that step and he's wobbly. But we can't say nothing. So I don't judge them for that part. You know, I don't judge them for that part. The lady probably very independent. I'm like, I'm good. Once I get in here, and I mean, if you've lived in your home securely for so... What broke? Joe? What plate? Everybody put on shoes. Is it a pretty plate? Is it one of my pretty plates?
You are there?
No, but what the plate look like? Was it red?
Yeah, everybody, that's good.
One of the little red ones? Okay, so not one of my good, pretty white ones. Okay.
Show it there?
Yeah, I mean, I eat that with no splinter. You crazy? The doorbells communicate with each other. They act like they don't have no communication, though. You know? I could see the lady. Okay, we live in at this house for 30 years. We've never had no issues, with nobody trying to break in. So I don't feel unsafe, but I lock up everything. We don't open no window ever. Lock up everything. When we open the slide door and Evie go out, pin in the door, stick in the door, we lock everything up. Okay? What were you pulling back there? What did you go for back there?
What?
What did you go get back there? Why did you even open the back fridge?
I look for the broom
No, what were you looking for in the fridge?
to get my cheese.
So you pull the drawer?
No, as I pull it, do drop.
What cheese? Oh, the broom they outside in the garage. Your cottage cheese. You have to bend down when you go in a fridge, Joe, because sometimes I have things stacked 4 high. So, I have a lot of questions. Was the front door closed when the police show up to look for her? Because if the front door was closed, or when the daughter and the son-in-law show up, was the front door closed? Because all that blood spatter is outside that front door, but did they go out the front door and then carry the lady out through the front door, then went back in, locked the front door and gone through the back? That don't make no sense, right? So if they don't find her, when will you let go? Girl, I'm there until the streamers leave. I'm there until the streamers leave, Kathy. I'm invested. There's no turning back now. I'm invested. When the streamers leave, I can't see nothing because the news just lie. The news don't tell you nothing where they go on. They don't tell you nothing that happened at the house, and when they look big thing that happened at the house. Today there was a car that pulled up that was a Mercedes-Benz Maybach. $174,000 to $250,000 car pulled up with a bald-headed man. Looked like he ready to do military action. I said, who the Ross he know? Girl, I'm reacting to the soap opera. Oh, I gotta go finish edit a video for that channel. I'm reacting to the soap opera the other page, and I swear to God, I'm gonna stop watching that soap opera soon. No, I will not let it go until the streamers leave. When they leave, I can't see nothing. Who the hell will tell me anything after that? Nancy Grace? She know to tell me the truth. And I like how this, I mean, I understand, like if it was me or you, and one of we people turn up missing, we would have to go back to work. Because our job will not hold space for us, right? But Savannah don't have to go back to work. That lady worked $1 bajillion. But she said, F this noise, I'm going back to my job. So there's a theory out there that I kind of hope it's this theory better. And I'll tell you why. If it's a lone actor, that's what they call it again? God, they have a word for it that they've been saying. Anyways, there's a Dr. Q that calls in on the show that I watch. And he thinks it's a lone actor and it's somebody who is fascinated with Savannah. And he may have sent her emails after emails that she didn't pay attention to, because I'm sure them people get a lot of emails, right? And so he kidnapped the mom to get her attention. And if you notice, he did it right when she was going to go to the Olympics to cover the Olympics, so she couldn't go. And I guess he was going to return the mom if Savannah gave him the attention he needed, but because the heat is on with all these streamers and the media that was there and yada yada, the media is leaving. The last one that was over there, the little guy from Australia, he done left today. And so he can't return the lady. So now he's stuck taking care of this lady. If it's a lone actor dealio like that, I'm hopeful that she's still alive and he's taking care of her. And don't tell me nothing about the medication, because we all know we could all go to any outdoor swap meet in California or Arizona and buy blood thinners, okay? You could buy anything at these outdoor swap meets, so don't tell me about the medication. Hi, Marcella. Yay. That's what they're saying, Courtney. That's a theory that some people have. I don't buy that theory that it's a single person, a lone assailant, and I have my own reasons. But I really want it to be that theory because I feel like if he is fascinated with Savannah, he's not going to harm her mom. That's my thinking. But I really do feel like it's two or more. And honestly, I think all of them are involved. Everybody with the police detained. The boy Carlos Panezuelas, the boy Luke, whatever, the girl Kayla within a prison, the daughter, the son-in-law. I feel like all of them involved. That's my own theory. That's my own opinion. I don't know this to be fact. That's just me speculating, okay? And if it's not them, I'm going to come back and tell you, oh my God, it's not them. I was wrong. It's not them. I don't trust none of them right now. Nope. Did not return any car yet. According to Nancy Grace, they have that down to the studs. And some lady called me, because the guy that I watch, JLR Investigates, he does call in, so people will call in and give their opinion. Somebody called in this evening and said that she works in that field where they collect the people's cars to investigate a missing person. And she says they take out everything, the carpeting, the this, the that, the door panel, the yada yada, blah, 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 blah. And when they're done, it takes months to put it back together. So according to the sheriff, the car is at some auto shop getting put back together. I don't believe that because then people don't put back no car together. When the police come and bust up your house, they don't put nothing back together. You have to fix that yourself. That's what I hope they'll do, B. But if they are brothers, or they're cousins, and they're doing this crime together, they're not going to rat each other out for the money. They're going to hold allegiance for a longer time. They will eventually, but they won't rat each other out too quickly because they're siblings or cousins or whatever. I know. You want to know what's so funny, Courtney? We went over to Jory's house the other morning to help with his stepdaughter's car. And I asked my daughter-in-law, I said, are you following this story? Because I had it on in my pocket, the podcast. She goes, what are you listening to? Because she heard people calling in. And I said, are you following the story? And she says, you're talking about the lady that's missing that the son-in-law did it, right? And I said, you're not following, but you know all of this? Where the hell you get this from? And he goes, my dad. My dad says the son-in-law did it. And her dad's like Joe's age, right? I'm not taking my eyes off on none of them. I feel like they're all involved. But I really am like getting drawn to the Lone Ranger type of case, right? Because I really feel like if somebody did this to get Savannah's attention, he will not hurt the mom. You see what I'm saying? He will not hurt the mom. So I did this. I've been doing this thing, right? So no, I don't believe that I'm psychic or anything. I believe that my mom was very psychic. My mom was born with a caul, piece of amniotic sac over her face, and my mom would say stuff, and I say, oh God, no, please don't let mommy speak, not nobody, right? I don't know that I'm anything like that, but every now and again, well, not every now and again, every night, because I'm really fascinated. When I'm going to bed, I close my eyes and I go, okay, Holy Ghost, show me what you want me to see about this lady, right? And I don't see nothing. I just go to sleep. But there's been two times in the past 38 days where I've seen something. It probably is nothing, but it was so clear to me that I'm going to go ahead and share it with you guys. So the first time I saw the lady, and she was sitting at a big dinner table, but she wasn't sitting at the head or the foot. She was sitting in the middle. You know when you have those 6-seaters and you have two together, right? Like by dinner table. She was sitting on one of the two. And somebody was pouring her a bowl of cereal. And I'm like looking to see what the cereal is. And it was that not Fruit of the Loops. What's the other one that's round like that? Cheerios. It was Cheerios. And there was a guy standing in the doorway. And he was telling her to be sure to eat all her food because he didn't want her to get sick. And I looked at the tablecloth on the table. This is all in my mind, okay? All in my mind. I looked at the tablecloth, And it was those vinyl tablecloth that people like to put on their table, where you could get the, buy it off the roll at Walmart, but it was like the good quality one that felt soft on the top and fuzzy on the bottom, and it had like squares, and in the squares were like big sunflowers, right? Tell me why later on when the daughter and them went to put flowers at the mom's memorial thing in front of her house, they put sunflowers. And Brenda and them could tell you, I talked about this at one of my other channels like a couple weeks ago. So I'm like, what the hell? Are they holding her like in a regular house with a regular family, and the family doesn't know that she's being held? What the hell's going on here? So again, close my eyes, don't see nothing, don't see nothing, don't see nothing. A couple nights ago, I saw something else. So what I saw, those old-timey lamps where it's made out of a leg, a lady's leg, and it has the spike heel and this fishnet stocking, and the lamp has like the fringe come down like that. I saw a lamp like that in a room. And in the same room, I thought I saw a recliner, but it wasn't an old-timey 1970s recliner. It was one of those old-time tables that people used to put next to their chair. They would put it next to the recliner, and it has a lamp built in, and it has a bottom part to store newspaper and magazines. And so I'm like looking at that to see, okay, what the hell does that have to do with anything? And so more and more, I think if that lady's alive, she's staying in some old person house that have old 1970s bullcrap. Okay? The Grim Reaper to spare us all. The trash around us is taking too long. What are we talking about? Be the same old lady? You know I stay on a topic. The only problem with being more than one person, someone will, okay, make a mistake. Girl, I haven't even watched the news. I watch this all day, all night. Like right now, the guy finished his day shift. There's another guy from California, from Bakersfield, that's doing the night shift. And stuff be popping off because they have, what those things, the scanners to listen to where the SWAT's going to next, and they go follow the SWAT, and I'm watching the night crawlers now. I know. I think it's because the eyes are on it. I think that's why. Okay, let me talk a different topic. Still haven't heard from Whirlpool about the fridge. Remember last week, Friday, the young man came from that company, appliance repair specialist, and just documented everything because there's nothing he can do to fix the thing. And he talked to the people at Whirlpool, and he got somebody really nice on the phone. And they said, yeah, we will contact her in 2 days to let her know what's the next step, because they should swap it out and give me a new fridge. And then he says they might call him and say, go back and try this, try something else. And he'll let me know. He says, but most of the time they don't. After the third time, it's like, oh, F it, just give them a new fridge. So today is already Wednesday, and I haven't heard nothing from those people. And the ice maker is not making ice again right now. So we know it's getting ready to freeze over like that again. So I'm just biding my time. I'm not going to reach out to nobody. I'm just going to bide my time until it freezes over again. And that's when I'm going to record it, date and timestamp and all that stuff. I try a lot of pastries. Oh, that's Diane. She's in another chat. And the last time when I recorded the video to document it, I used that camera that no longer keeps the date and time because the internal battery is built in and you can't change it. By the time that dies, you should be throwing the camera away. But the camera 10 years old, okay? So I have to tape it with my other camera that has the correct date and time. And I'm going to film what's happening and date and time it, and then reach out to Whirlpool. So that's what's going on with the fridge. Every other part of the fridge works except for the ice maker. So we don't keep nothing in the freezer part because you constantly have to move things out of there. So we'll see what they'll do. The guy says the fridge that I have in the laundry room, that's Kenmore? Yeah, from Sears, Kenmore. He says Whirlpool makes those. He goes, Sears doesn't make anything. People make it for them and put the Sears brand on it. I say, wow. Well, B, did you see my little man? My little keychain skeleton man? Jack the Pumpkin King? Hi, Judy. Long time no see. How you feeling? It's crazy, right, B? for them to take so long. I'm gonna go find a planter. So Courtney, if I make a nice planter, you'll buy it from me? I have to make one for me first to see how it comes out, because I'm sure I'm gonna make mistakes along the way. This one's pretty easy to do right now too. I'm catching on to this. I got 5 of them, B. 5 of them. $5, $5. Yeah, so I have not watched none of my card readers. I have not watched, what else? No news. It's been a joy not listening to Donald Trump and the lying ass politicians lying from both sides of the aisle. You know how long I hear people that fall out of this house and we keep winning elections and we still can't take over the house? God damn, what's going on? Oh, a belt. I'd like to do a belt. Heidi, I see you put something that in experience just now. I'd like to do a belt. Hey, B, thank you for the idea, girl. Me I sport a 1970s belt directly. I think I could do a belt. I'm gonna go look up belts. I bet you know when I get off the phone, YouTube gonna start putting macrame belts in the thing, yeah. Brenda, I find a girl that showed how to do this thing, and she said macrame, but she sounded British or Australian, so I guess that's just the British way, no? When you were 18, you did it. I'm sure it'll come back to you if you try again. I've never tried before. My mom used to be good at it. And Joe said his mom was good at it too. Mm-hmm. No, Judy, I just gave the update on that. Whirlpool is supposed to give me a new one. Last Friday, they said they were going to reach out in 2 days. Yesterday, make 2 days. So I'm going to give them till the end of the week because it's already not making ice again. So once it's not making ice, it means it's freezing over in the back. Diane, you talking at the video and you talking at this at this live. Diane is talking in both locations. The cookies came out good, but I'm not fascinated with cookies like that. I like ginger snap and oatmeal raisin cookie and chocolate chip cookie. Those are like my fave. And maybe even some we'll call it polvorong. Oh my god, I used to like hard time cookie. Oh my god. Don't worry, when they do it, I'll let you know. I'll let you know what's going on with it. I'm not gonna be stuck with this fridge. September gonna make 2 years. That's when the warranty wear off. Oh hell no, I'm not gonna be stuck with this fridge. So Courtney, you like the belt idea too? Girl, I've never made a belt, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, that's what they said they're gonna do, Judy. According to when the guy came Friday, he got in touch with Whirlpool because the guy is sent out by Whirlpool, right? So he got in touch with them and said, hey, these people need a new fridge. This is the 3rd time. There's nothing I can do to fix it. I did exactly what you told me to do the last time. That was November. It should have never done this again. And here it is doing it again. So the guy says they put these things together so fast that sometimes they may have nicked the hose inside, you know, before they put the fridge together. And he says, I'm not allowed to open up those parts and get in there to fix no hose. So they got to give you a new fridge. So we'll see. The belt was diamond shaped like you would see on a snake's back. B, if you find a video with somebody making one, send it for me now. But when I get off of this, I'm going to go look. So we just have to buy the buckle and stuff, right? I'm going to go look to get this belt, man. Yes. Jada wants me to make her like a halter top. I'm like, girl, this is what I made. I haven't graduated there yet. I know how to do the square knots and the double half hitch knots. That's all I know for do. And when you do the tassel, 3 knots. Give me there's like 20 knots out there. Check it before they send it out. They're going to send out a brand new one, so they have to deliver it, you know what I mean? They have to deliver a brand new one. But I feel like it's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be a whole thing. It's getting to be the better part of the year for me, guys. January, February, and March are always horrible for me because I've got to pay into my Social Security. And so then when I'm done with all of that, I have to pay my business license. I still haven't paid that yet. And then I have to pay my accountant. And then when I'm done paying everybody, all I want to do is go to the beach. That's all I want to do. I know, huh, Judy? A double buckle thing that it went through and it stayed in place. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. That might be easier to do than a whole damn purse right away. I just want to make the purse to show, look guys, I made a purse. It's just to show off. See, I made 5 of these little things. I gave Jada one for her suitcase. Jada bought a new suitcase from TikTok. And it came today. You know that girl never stays still. Oh my God, Miss Easy Beautiful, you have? Oh, that blesses me because that's the book that sells the least at Amazon. The one that sells the most is the Belizean book and the cake book. But the bread book, far and few between that book sells. So your thing that you put right here is such a blessing. She says, I've been using your bread book every single week. You truly have a gift for teaching and documentation. I really feel like once I learn something, I can teach it back. Oh, it's Ariana. Hey, Ariana. Long time no see. You change your name again? Y'all. I had some design pamphlet type patterns. Girl, I can't read no damn pattern. That kit that I bought came with a whole book of patterns. I'm like, I would have never learned how to tie these knots looking at this book. I learned to tie the knots looking at YouTube videos. 2 weeks in a row. What I make a lot from that book is the white bread, the white loaf, the baguette, of course. I make the white bread once every 2 weeks. I make the baguette every week because I always give one away to somebody. And then Brenda could tell you I've been making the pigs in a blanket. I made it 2 weeks ago and I made it again last night for Jada and Josh. Girl, I can't read patterns though. I can't even read patterns when I'm sewing. You know what I mean? It's like, show me the video how they knot it, then we could go. Yeah, YouTube been changing people name for real though. Well, no, 100 ingredients and confusing steps. For real. I make it simple. I say, keep it simple, stupid. Then I've been thinking about Gen Zers lately, right? April is a very depressing month for me. I understand, Kathy. I understand, girl. I understand. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be hot starting tomorrow. I told you I need to go to the beach. It's hard on Joe when we go to the beach because he has to sit so long to drive us there, and that the driver's seat on the Tahoe is so done. Because you know the Tahoe is an '04. I don't know if even reupholstering it would work. We probably need to change the whole damn seat out. He's dropping in a hole. And he goes, my leg hurt when I get there. I hate that they using our sign up code. Who? B, what sign up code? You finally stopped in Belize on a cruise. You went to Belize, Ariana? Wow. Oh, that's what they're using? But you could go change it. Brenda, you could go change it. You could go claim your name. Did you not claim your name? Like at Crazy Grandma? See how Kathy have at Kathy's Adventure? She claimed her name. I claim my at name. That's what he probably has to do, you know, Kathy, because that seat is done. He sat on a pillow the other day and he said that made it worse. No, my seat is perfect because I guess the people who owned it before us, nobody ever sat over there. My seat is perfect, right? Joe,
Alright.
can you go to the junkyard and get a whole seat for that Tahoe? Would it be hard to hook up?
Say that again?
Can you go to the junkyard and buy a whole seat for the driver's seat for the Tahoe?
Yeah.
Is it hard to hook up with all the electronics to make it go woo, 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 all that electronic stuff? Put the wires back together? Why don't we do that? Is it expensive for the Tahoe? Huh? Why do we never do that? Huh? We never thought of that. Right?
Yeah.
I know that why. You're constantly saying you want to change that Tahoe for something newer. So he don't want to put no money into it. Boy, that's what we have. We're going to have to change it. It wasn't bad. 400 for the week and 4 ports. Stop in Belize, Cozumel, Costa Maya, and Rotan, Honduras. I finally made it out to Central America for a little bit. Cool. Cool, girl. I don't think I could ever do a cruise. I'll probably throw up every day, all day. I couldn't because there were, oh my God, there were 5 crazy grandmas. So what the hell does the 8145 mean? So Brenda couldn't claim a name. As one new platform open, I run across to go make my name. Even if I don't use it. What was the one we started the other day and them gone back in there? Up scrolled. I make a up scroll and never gone back and look. I'm almost caught up with my editing. I have one more video that I'm editing with that soap opera. It's hard when I have to like drop the picture in there. I gotta go drop pictures in, save, and then put out at Bare Pantry Talk. Maybe that will take off over there, who knows? What they suggested, okay. So you just took what they suggested. I got it. I guess because my one is unique at, you know, the Bare Pantry Show. Nobody else has that, right? So maybe that's why I could claim mine. So poor Ariana use a whole different name. You see when Carla come in too, Carla has a whole different indie something. I have to tell her, we'll claim the Carla name if that's what she wants. And then she can use it. Oh, I have to sew one of Evie toy again. Jada was playing tug of war with her last night and they rip up the damn toy. The rental cars, hotels, restaurant. I'm telling you, see, that's why I haven't gone on a vacation except the one my sister took me on last year. Girl, I could never live over that side there. I don't like snow. I don't even want to visit when it's cold. I like the summer. I'm looking forward to the summer. I'm so glad I was born in the summer. I love the summer. Although in Belize, August is not really considered the summer, right? The summer is like March, April, May. But I like it hot. ICB. I gotta see what Carla's say then because she come in here as a different thing now. Night, Christine. Thanks for popping in. Tell everybody I said hey. And Christine, I haven't heard anything more about that thing, okay? That's why I haven't updated you. I'll let you know more when I hear more. I think we're having that too because I had a crazy sneezing attack. And that's when I did the voiceover, I sounded congested because I was like, damn, I couldn't stop sneezing. I think I'm going to have to start taking my Flonase in the morning and at night. Usually I only take it at night because that jaw around the bend say everything where you take go in your liver. So I'm telling you, she said she had to buy a light. You know we only have daylight bulbs in here, right? I don't like darkness. I have on 3 lamp. 1, 2, 3. Why I need 3 lamp? Yeah, I saw them say that But Iran knows we had nothing to do with this FS. We had nothing to do with this. New York never have nothing to do with it. San Francisco didn't have nothing to do with it. LA didn't have nothing to do with it. It's like, go to where he's at. Go to Marilado, go to DC, and leave us alone. We had nothing to do with this. We don't want this war. No. Mm-mm. Kathy said, I have to get ready for go to bed. I got to get up at 6, girl. Kathy, I get it. We had nothing to do with this. And the young boy when they picked to be the Ayatollah, is that the man good son? Because I saw Texas Paul said the man have one son that's good. He's progressive. They get over there and do all these regime changes and don't have nothing in place to put in place. What the hell? They go target Belize next, you watch. If they go fast in Cuba, then go in Belize. They want to put in who they want to put in and take out who they want to take out. Like they're not the boss of everything. Mm-hmm. And he wants the Nobel Peace Prize for keeping the peace. Peace where? All the man do that start war. Girl, they're not gonna hit us. Iran know we not got nothing to do with this. Iran know it's all him and they know exactly path to find him. The young boy. So the thing take for him wife and picnic too. I thought it was the old man wife and picnic. Look what they do to any young gal in the school. These little girls. They double tap them. I'm like, damn people evil. And if people can't see, don't talk to me. I don't have no room in my life for Trump supporters. I just don't. Mm-hmm. And you see what they did with the tariffs, where we, the consumer, paid all the tariffs, and when they talk about giving back money, they talk about give it to the business. The business never paid no tariff that we paid by buying the things. It's like, I just can't. One time, you were fooled. 2 times and 3 times you vote for this man? 3 times you vote for this man? And you want to vote for him again? No matter what sickness the man have, the sickness make him stronger. I swear to God. It's like, don't talk to me. My pa, I talk to my pa very little as I can because he's a Trump supporter. But like what my sister say, anybody that support Trump has something that is just like Trump. If it's the graping side of Trump, if it's the racism side of Trump, is it the simple side of Trump? Whatever he has in his personality and his belief, if you support him, it's because you are just like him. Smart people. My father's smart. They had the same stuff from last year. I think they bought everything. They do. Yeah, I don't like spring. I like the flowers, but I don't like spring. Spring makes me feel slow and sluggish because of the allergies. I'm telling you. I know people that vote for him that are not racist, right? But they're misogynist. They don't respect women, right? They have something of him. Something, and there's nothing good in that man. Didn't Jeffrey Epstein say that? If he could say that, and he named the devil himself, how bad you think this man is? They ain't saying that Trump is in the Epstein file, you know. They're saying that Epstein is in the Trump files. That's how they reversed it. I don't like winter neither. Winter get me depressed. Me not like it cold. Especially how we can't turn on the heater because we can't afford the bill. That's some effed up shit right there. I don't like it cold. I like it hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Exactly, Judy. My sister say that from the night he stole and got in. And you know they're showing that it looked like this man was cheating since 2016 when he beat Hillary. And I was giving him that. I'm like, okay, he win. Then people don't like Hillary, right? A lot of people hate Hillary because she stood by Bill's side. Then when Biden got in 2020, I knew that Trump was cheating again then, because that's why he keeps saying, then cheat, then cheat, then cheat. Because think about it. If you're cheating on a test and you still fail, you're going to want to know what the hell happened. I was cheating and I failed. What the hell? So he's just, I'm cheating and they still win? What the hell happened? Then this time around, they're showing it more and more every day. He said it with his own mouth that Elon Musk messed with the votes. I don't trust them people for the midterms. They're going to cheat again. Didn't they just do that to Jasmine Crockett? They didn't count the votes in Dallas area after 7 something. I didn't watch because they pissed me off. Yeah, Uno got that sticky heat. We don't have that B. We have a dry heat over here. I used to like fall, Kathy, but after I lost my mom 10 years ago, she died June the 7th, I started to dislike fall because every time she died right at the start of summer, she got sick on Memorial Day weekend, and then she died a week later. And then when the summer is done, I always feel like I left her in the summer. It's a weird feeling. You know, I get so sad when the fall starts. I'm like, summer is gone. Am I going to live long enough to see another summer? I really get really freaked out and depressed. When the things that I have in the front, I don't remember what anything they only open at night. And they come only once a year. They're going to start coming up right now in the spring with just the green leaves. And then in the summer, the little flowers come out. And then by ending of August, you got to clear them away because they start looking nasty, right? And so whenever Joe clears those away, I'm like, am I going to live long enough to see another this? I don't know why I freak myself out like that. There's only one time that I'm happy, and it's the summer, 3 months. Judy, I hope he can't run again. Girl, I hope you watch a matinee for free. What kind of matinee? Who are you talking? Kathy, I think you got a bed. I saw the Melania movie. Oh, that one? Girl, I'm not giving that whole watch. That's what you think. I hope it's here for free. No, I'm not watching her. She came here on an Epstein visa, not an Einstein visa. That lady can't talk 7 languages. I could probably talk 7 languages, and she can't talk no 7 languages, okay? It's like, you know that lady only 55? I'm going to be 60 and I look better than she. And they have all the money in the world. No, we don't give she no watch. We watch Michelle Obama. We never watch she. No. I'm not giving her no views because she's not going to get ratings from me. If you know, you know. It's like, no, girl. And all his kids are the devil. I saw Marla Maples holding her grandbaby the other day. Oh, my grandbaby. I'm like, yeah, but it's a Trump. Ugh. That's how I looked at it. Yeah, I watched Michelle to give her the ratings. It's like, I don't think nothing good came out of that family. I didn't trust the niece. I like her, but I don't even trust she, because she need Trump too. The hell? It'll be nice when that name is just like blotted out of history. Well, Judy, we know constitutionally he can't run again, but they're effing up the Constitution. Me not trust them people. They'll find a way if he lives, because he's like crusty and dying. You know how long the man depend dying and can't dead? If he did not get back in office, he would have been done dead, because then I mean again, this good coverage. You know, see how Biden beat cancer? They have the best coverage. They tap into everything when they came give us. They caught her on something, but didn't read the article. You talk about melanoma? Night, Kathy, darling. Stay blessed, stay safe, okay? Vance is a clown. And his schoolie wife is an asshole too. I don't like none of them. She gonna get knocked up horrid. Look, see? I'm still sleeping with him, Erica. Look, you can't have him. I don't like none of them people. Vance will never, ever, ever take the office. I don't know how that's going to happen because Trump is not going to make it 4 years. So what's going to happen, I don't know. Maybe they'll all get removed for their cheating. The granddaughter? What you say about the granddaughter? Let's see. Oh, the legal? That's the older son picnic. I saw something pop up my feed saying she was caught. Me no gotta look because them balade Keith and them balade, they always have a catchy title. Then when you go watch, you have to wait 15 minutes to get to what the hell they're saying. I'm like, me just fast forward everything if I want to see. So I'm like, me no go watch pan that. They're all scammers and grifters. I can't watch these people. I can't hear a man's voice. When the man start to talk, I need to pee right away. It does something to my nervous system. I gotta go put some eye drops. My eyes are dry. Yeah, Judy, you're right. They don't remember what happened in history. Erica Kirk didn't love that man. Okay? She didn't love that man. They were put together for a reason. She didn't love him. They told her in advance, this gonna be the day you stay home. And that was that. She don't care. She don't miss him. She don't care at all. I don't think about none. I don't feel sorry for none of them people. And they say you're cold and bitter. I don't feel sorry for none of them. They put her at the head of something, right, Brenda? I saw somebody's headline too. She's the head of the Air Force, or she up on some board or something. I'm like, this, what? And she wanted to tell people to be a trad wife when she got like 3 degrees. Degrees in what, I don't know. Yeah, I can't watch those people. Like Kristen Noem, when people were saying, oh, she lost her job. She didn't really lose her job. She's still working. She's still working at the border. She's still effing with immigrants. You know, so she didn't really, she just lost that position. I'm like, yeah, when she loses her job completely and she's on the unemployment line, that's when you call me. Yeah, this man likes chaos. He thrives on chaos. Anybody who votes for that man, I don't care the who. It could be an old grandma. It could be an old grandma. I'm telling you, they have something in them that's like him. And he has nothing good in him. He has no redeemable qualities. Not one. Not one. And guess what? Assholes like that still make it into heaven. Because according to these born-again Christians, all you got to do is repent and say that Jesus Christ is Lord, and you will make it into heaven. So why be good? That's what I keep saying. Why should I have to be good if that's all it takes for an idiot clown like Trump to make it into heaven? Might as well I do all the bad things I want to do. Oh yeah, she bought those 2 planes so she could spend time with her lover, Corey. From the time she killed the puppy, I don't want to hear nothing about that woman. She's a puppy killer. 14-month-old puppy killer, and we call what? He made chase the pheasant, he made it bark. What the puppy made it do? Shit that puppies do. It's like, nope, 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 nope. That's what she paid for that 20-second ad, the one that says, if you come to our country, this is what's going to happen to you. We haven't heard nothing out of Laura Luma lately. What happened to she? Because Trump and them like that kind of stuff. The only reason why she got removed from that position is because she upstaged Trump. She looked like a damn clown in those hearings, and she spent more than he was spending. He looked at her and go, what the F? I'm the president and I'm not spending $200 million on no commercial. I'm the president and I didn't get no plane. You got to go, heifer. That's why he got rid of her, because she upstaged him. They're all grifters. Meanwhile, over here, we're trying to figure out if we could buy ground beef or lettuce. That's what we're trying to do over here. Anybody he hired into that place is just like him. Just like him. Anybody who vote for him is just like him. If they don't have the racism in them, they have the misogynist in them, they have the graping part of him, because he's an adjudicated rapist. They have the molesterizer part of him. They have something that's like him. I promise you. Yeah, I can't buy ground beef anymore. I used to love buying ground beef to make my meat pies and my spaghetti and stuff. The ground beef, 3 pounds at Food for Less is $18. 6 pounds at Costco is $30. I'm like, shit. I want fruits and vegetables better than the ground beef. When he went to that drunk, I thought he would have been long gone too. They're just going to go from country to country starting wars. Why? All because he don't want the Epstein files to come out fully to show what he did. I believe Sasha Riley. You have to learn about the vegan meat. I'm telling you, the meats are expensive. Yeah, he said Cuba's next. He gonna send that little piece of shit Marco Rubio over there. Marco Rubio wants to bring down Cuba. For you people that none left the Marco Rubio, why you worry about Cuba? And I'm telling you, when they go fast in Cuba, they go fast in Belize. That man is crazy. That's why I stay away from the news and I just watch this Nancy stuff, because at least this will come to a resolution sooner than later, I wholeheartedly believe. Him, I don't know when it's going to get resolved with him, because the Democrats are chicken shit. They're afraid to do anything. I feel like they need to remove that Hakeem Jeffries. I don't like this both sides thing and, oh, we need to keep ICE but reform them. No, we don't need to keep ICE. We don't need to keep funding AIPAC. We don't need to keep fighting wars for Israel, and that doesn't make me a Zionist hater or whatever the hell they call it. I just don't like these wars. That's the doctors, right? Yeah, you sent me that, B. Don't trust that England would work with America, girl. Probably work with America against Belize. England like war too, huh?
You guys boil something?
That it broke something.
I saw the boiling pot out.
A boiling pot?
The big
Oh, the
circle.
chicken for the dog.
Ah,
I have to wash it. That don't walk back there barefooted. Daddy broke a plate.
I heard.
Okay. You know he didn't sweep it up well. Don't trust them, girl. Ariana, don't trust them. Don't trust England right about now. They like war too. They'll join America. Today's Wednesday? Crap. I wanted to see something. I'm up to 299 points today. Well, guys, I got a video to edit for my other channel, Bare Pantry Talk. If you guys are watching that soap opera Beyond the Gates, check out Bare Pantry Talk, because I'm reacting to that soap opera. And I'm reacting just like if I would talk to my auntie and my cousin name. I'm not doing nothing fancy more than talk about these crazy, stupid people. What are we making? Oh, muffins? You have apple sauce? You checked?
Yes.
And it's not bad? Check to make sure it's not growing mold. Yes, guys. Thank you so much. But Belize wasn't invited to the Shields of America conference. Okay. The Commonwealth has Canada, Australia, South Africa, Belize, Bermuda. I hear I said Charles and step down in a 1 year and give it to William. Charles might not even make it a year. Good night, guys. Thanks for coming in and chit-chatting with me. And listening to me when I went on and on and on and on and on.
Why not have yogurt?
I have yogurt.
Okay. Look
That
at
gone bad?
Look
Throw
at-
that away.
You see that green?
Ooh, throw that away. Check the applesauce. I have yogurt.
Okay.
Yes, guys, thanks for listening. I'm going to come back and talk about what all we know about that lady again. I liked your conspiracy theories, though. Some of them matched mine. And I like Jada's wild one, where the lady's involved in her own kidnapping. I like that one. Bye, guys. Good night, guys. You guys stay safe, all right?